I decided to shave my head off 2 years after my hair transplant. You might be like, dude, why the hell did you do that? You had such amazing hair, it looked so nice, all that good stuff. To give you some context, I didn't actually just do it on purpose, just out of nowhere. Earlier this month, I went on a religious pilgrimage, otherwise known as Umrah, and one of the rituals to complete this pilgrimage was to actually shave off your head. I know this is something that I was sort of dreading to do, but I was at the same time, I was excited to see exactly what was going on underneath the scalp, because it's been so long since I've seen my scalp just like this, and I wanted to share this video of some of the observations I've made and some of the things that I've learned so much just by shaving my head 2 years after my hair transplant, and I want to share it all with you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So this is literally the shortest my hair has been ever since my shedding phase, and I've actually learned quite a bit on exactly what's going on beneath the surface between all the hair that I had growing up on top. And after seeing all of these things, I came up with a plan on how I'm going to go about stimulating more hair growth, and how this is going to actually help me for the longevity of the health of my hair and the overall growth for the next few years to come. So I'm kind of glad that I did this, because otherwise I would have never found out what's really going on underneath. So in the beginning, as you see in this video, I decided to just get a number 3 all around, and now I didn't completely just shave it with a razor. I still want to have some hair, but right now I shaved down to a number 1 all around. It grew back to a number 2 for the past few days I've been back. As you guys can see, this is all the transplanted hair in the front. This is all the new hairs, especially right here. This is where my hairline was reconstructed, and you can see some of my native hairs versus transplanted hairs over here. The transplanted ones are definitely a little bit more dense versus the native hairs in the back. Right here you can see a lot more of a bald spot. And one interesting observation that I made, even let's say if I even go closer, the transplanted hairs, I don't know if you noticed, but they kind of poke out more versus my natural hair that just sits lower. Now that's because of the way that the hair in my donor area was. My hair in my donor area never actually sits flat, rather it pokes out. So the hair that they transplanted here actually also just pokes out, which is kind of funny. But it's pretty cool to see the separation between the transplanted grafts and my native hairs over here. And right here, this is my crown area, obviously the part which needed the most help with the hair transplant. As you can see right now, it does not look so dense, but when the rest of the hairs kind of grow around it, that's what really helps create the fuller and denser look. So this right here is the donor area. Again, this is like actually how short my hair kind of is year round. So there's really nothing new to see here, but as you can see, this was 5,000 grafts extracted from the back, but it looks pretty healthy, pretty good. And because it grew out to a number even 1, it's hard to even see any of the scars or anything like that in the back. When I do eventually end up getting a fade back to a 0, I will see some scars a little bit over here on the side, but I mean, it's really not a big deal, and really hard to tell that it's been there's been any hairs been taken out from over here. Right now, the main contrast that I noticed was the consistency of my hair, right? So if you guys can see the hair on the side, this is very consistent, it looks good. There's no gaps or any bald spots on the side, whereas the consistency on the top, you'll see my hair is a little bit consistent here, but then a little inconsistent right over here on the scalp area. You'll see smaller bald spots, otherwise known as dead zones on the top. At the end of the day, it's really not a big deal when the hair eventually all grows out. Right now, my hair the hair cycle on my hair has definitely reset, so it's going to take some time for everything to kind of start looking normal again. And I'm not worried about it, because this is actually a pretty good hairstyle going into summer, and it's been pretty nice and low maintenance. I can literally just walk out without having to worry about styling my hair or how my hair looks, or even washing my hair and making sure I'm able to get my hair all the way through. Now with that being said, with the length of this new hair, I am going to take advantage of more topical treatments. Obviously right now I am using minoxidil, but having the shorter hair versus the longer hair is going to help absorb the formula a lot better and a lot more evenly on the head, obviously, because it doesn't have to work through all the hair around it. And same goes for microneedling or derm rolling. Now I'm able to roll this back and forth to get complete coverage without having to worry about, first I would have to literally separate the hair, do a little bit here, then separate the hair again, do a little bit here. I don't have to worry about that. I can just go back and forth completely without having to worry about, missing any spots, to have maximum absorption of the minoxidil, and to make sure that I'm getting the maximum benefits of the microneedling and having the proper build stimulation, which thus is going to help result in some better hair growth once the hair actually starts regrowing again. One of the other benefits that I've noticed with the shorter hair is that now my hair doesn't shed in the shower because there's no way for me to like really pull the hair. First in the shower, whenever I go into my day-to-day life and I'll be styling it, I'll normally, you know, start combing my hair to the side, or, you know, I'm going in the shower and I'm kind of washing it gently, but as a result I would have to see like some hairs that would be coming on my head. But now because my hair is short, it can't really do that, and as a result I'm able to even retain most of my hair. So that's actually a very interesting tip that I learned, that with shorter hair, your hair is less prone to damage and breakage, as well as a lot of people with thinning hair think that, you know, just growing it out is probably the best option because it helps cover, you know, the other areas. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The longer your hair grows, the thinner it actually looks. It's only if you have the right amount of density that you're able to, you know, have that proper coverage and that look of that full head of hair. But if your hair is generally thinner or you have diffuse thinning all around, rocking a shorter look, maybe not something this short, but maybe like a number 3 or number 4 over your head, is going to help you actually make your hair appear a lot fuller and thicker and cause less damage and breakage. So that's something I would highly recommend, and this is something I've learned myself just by having short hair for the past couple of weeks. And honestly, it's been, again, really nice. I've been able to, you know, stick to my regimens a lot easier, and I'm able to take full advantage of the benefits that come with topical treatment. So for now, I'm really enjoying this look and the low maintenance feel. Going into summer, I think it's gonna be great, you know, having this kind of a hairstyle. Obviously, it's gonna grow out to be a lot fuller and thicker as the weeks come by, and I will update you on that if need be. But so far, I'm rocking this look, and I just want to share that with you guys on this, you know, sort of major step, if you want to call it, I took, and some of the observations I've made about my hair after my hair transplant. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in any topical hair growth products, I'll link to the Growplex hair growth kit. And also, if you're considering a hair transplant, I'll also link the clinic where I got mine done from in Turkey. So if you guys can go ahead and check that out. But other than that, I hope you guys found this video insightful and enjoyed it. And let me know what you guys think about this new look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.